the Gambling Guys Podcast.
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. The Gambling Guys here for week 7 of the NFL season. Fresh off of week 6, and we are back live from the Shred Shed. As you can see, it's been a little bit revamped, and let us know what you think. So same as always, we are going to start out with the layout.
Cheers.
With the cheers.
Gambling Guys, like, subscribe. Hit him with the layout, Jay.
Hit him with the layout. But first, as always, I'm your host, Jamie, a.k.a. Gambling J Cheech, a.k.a. The Prophet. And then to my left, to my left here is my co-host, Rick, a.k.a. King Ice, a.k.a. Mr. Potato Head. Let's go, guys. We are having fun this week. And I'm going to hit you with the layout real quick.
We don't rehearse any of this before we start, by the way.
I'll tell you, when I was putting this together, I had such a fun... I was like, what's going to be funny? This is going to slap.
That's great.
All right, so we're going to hit you with the Week 6 recap and how we did. Then we'll jump into Week 7 picks and games to watch, followed by a new feature that we're going to add going forward, which is Gambling Guys Anytime Touchdown picks, when we're each going to pick probably 2 anytime touchdown players, and we're going to post those so you guys can take advantage and follow along with us or fade us if you want.
Yeah.
Your choice. Followed from that is going to be Fantasy Football Spotlight, as always. And then we're going to do Gambling Guys Storytime, coupled with the Gambling Guys Nugget of the Day, followed by last and definitely the best, that Triple G, the Gambling Guys Guarantee. So let's jump right into Week 6. Rick, how did you do?
6-4. Not my best week, not my worst. I was close on a lot of these games, a lot of fluky games that I really didn't like. I'm sure everyone saw the Kansas City debacle that went on. Kansas City with 0 penalties against the entire game, and Detroit had quite a few. So disallowed touchdown for Jared Goff. My heart goes out to the guy who had $5K on him for first touchdown.
Oof.
God bless you. God bless you for betting $5K on Jared Goff first touchdown. But
bold.
It's a new week for me. Week number 7. One thing I like about 7, on the come out, it's a
lucky.
winner. You know what I'm saying? On the come out, it's a winner.
7.
How'd you do last week? My overall record, sorry, I forgot to say, 48, 39, and 1 on the season. Jay.
Okay, pretty solid. Highly profitable there for Rick. I did decent, profitable, 10-9. I had a lot of games that also had the over in, and as you guys saw, a couple upsetting ones. What happened to Buffalo? The Jets still suck.
Yes.
0-6.
Yes.
What else? Some tight shootouts in Indy against the Cardinals, Miami against the Chargers, Dallas stinks, lost to Carolina, Ravens and Cincy still in shambles on the struggle bus, holding hands, and then the Bears pulled it out late like I knew they would.
Being over 500 last week is a good feeling, though.
Yes.
Because with those games that you just went through and just thinking back, being 500 or better is good.
So I was 10-9, and that's an updated record of 61, 40, and 1.
Very good. Very good.
Pretty good.
I like it.
All right, moving on to the Game 7. But first...
Week 7.
Week 7 games, we're going to kick it off with...
Trizzo on all platforms, I should say. You can find him on SoundCloud, TikTok, Instagram, Trizzo Rants, at Trizzo Rants. Find his mom, too, as well.
Yeah, we finally got the updated scoop. She is just on TikTok. So get on TikTok. I think it's like
Mama Geraldina's
Cucina. Yeah.
Yes, very good food. We will have some on Thursday, actually. I was promised by DJ Trizzo. Personally.
Oh, yeah. He did tell me. He's got some meat for us. Meat for the boys. Boys got to eat. All right,
let's get He's going to give us that meat.
We got a divisional matchup.
Divisional. We got Pittsburgh going into Cincy. I think this is going to be like a home game for the Steelers. I think their fans are going to travel to play a beat-up Bengals team. They're still hurt. Rodgers is still playing somewhat okay. The Steelers, surprisingly, are 4-1. I got a very special text from somebody's mother. I got a very special text from somebody's mother this week while we were both on the Steelers. Steelers in this game are -5.5 I'm seeing right now. I am going to buy that down to -2.5. I'll take it as a one-score game. I think they cover the -5.5, but I'm going to play it a little safer and take them -2.5 on the road in Cincy.
Damn. So I was actually -2.5, and then I was like, you know what? Steelers are gonna slap Cincy around.
Okay.
They're still in shambles, like I said to start. So then I reverted back to the -5.5. I'm taking Steelers -5.5 there.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Next up, we got we have a decent Sunday slate, actually, to be honest. Rams versus Jags. That game's bright and early, 9:30 a.m. That's in England.
Yep.
They fly across the pond, as I like to say. The Rams are -3 in this one. I don't know if Puka Nacua is going to play. He got hurt.
Questionable, right?
He's questionable right now. Higbee's a good wide receiver, though. So I think Higbee, Kyron Williams. Give me the Rams. No spread in this one. Just give me it to win. Whenever they're playing on the other side of the planet, I don't like to take the numbers at times. So the number is 3. It's a key number. I would buy it down to half point usually, but I'm just going to take a money line and drink my coffee and win some money.
So you got the Rams money line, huh?
Yeah.
So,
what you got?
Everyone, I'm riding my team, the Uni team. I might just have to pick them every season, so I might even just stop picking them, and you guys just have to know that I'm going to pick the Jags. Money on the board for the Unis.
All right.
Jags +2.5. I don't think I think the Rams are good, but I don't think they've really been showing up. And then, I think the Jags can be sneaky sometimes.
You should put $20 on them to win the Super Bowl. All
I
right.
should.
Next up, Dolphins, Browns. Doo-doo Browns. They still stink, but in this game, they are -2.5 as the betting favorite right now. I don't like that play at all. I don't think either team is good. I don't think either defense is good. I am taking the over 39.5 in what I like to call the toilet bowl.
The toilet bowl. Wow. So I'm actually going to pick a team here, and I'm going to, again, which there might be a trend this week. And maybe I suck, but I'm taking points on the board.
Okay.
Miami +2.5 over the Doo-Doo Browns.
Ooh, man, I don't like that.
Browns are home. Browns are home.
Browns are home. You know what? I like it. I hope they win by 40 points.
Yeah.
Because I'd be over. All right, next up, this one might as well be the urinal. The Jets play the Panthers. I don't think the Jets can continue to lose as bad as they have been losing. What's the matter? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm going to have to plug in my computer. Guys, time out on the podcast.
I'll just continue with my analysis because I have a few things to talk about on this. I don't think the Jets can continue to lose. They've been losing every week, and in New York, if you're not from here, you'll see the media is all over them. Especially, they had high hopes for this season. They got a new quarterback. They thought they were going to be good. They're not. But in this game, I don't think the Panthers and their rookie quarterback are going to put up much of a fight. So I'm going to take the Jets at home on the money line. I don't want to touch the spread just in case something fluky happens. You got to fix the camera now. Look at this.
Oh, dang it, guys.
Look at this.
This is
go ahead, I'll tell you if it looks good. I'm mid analysis here, and that's good. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Anything else? All right, Jets on the money line's my pick. Broken camera pick, Jets money line.
Guys, that might be a sign. Maybe it's not. So I actually wrote down Jets first possible win. Question mark.
Okay.
Though I did write that, I am still going to take Carolina money line. I think they've been beating some teams, prove that they can actually win. I do think the Jets' long loss streak has to come to an end. I don't know if it's going to be this week. So,
okay.
Carolina money line.
Terrible pick. All right, next up, Eagles, Vikings. Good game on paper. Eagles -2.5.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got to dial it back, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We are dialing it back to Atlas Roll-Off.
Oh, Atlas Roll-Off and the Palsinelli gang. Shout out to Atlas. All your roll-off and card-off needs, contact Atlas 718-345-6451. Ask Vinny Palsinelli for the Gambling Guys discount. We'll hook you up.
Vin.
All right, what was I on next?
Moving on. Yes.
Eagles, Vikings. Eagles-Vikings, minus 2.5 for the Eagles. They're still in first place. They're still a good team. They hit a couple speed bumps. That's fine. The Vikings are averaging almost 20 points against a game. Against a team like the Eagles, you can't be spotting 3 touchdowns a week. So I think the Eagles in this one, minus 2.5 is an easy number. I know they're going to be skull clap or whatever, but I'll still take the Eagles. Good team on the road, backs against the wall. They're in a tough spot so far this season. I think they get it done by a field goal or more.
So you're taking minus 2.5?
Eagles minus 2.5.
All right. Well, I agree with a lot of the stuff you said, that the Eagles have been struggling, and I think it's going to continue. And as my trend continues, I'm taking, once again, points on the board, taking Minnesota. When I looked, it was Minnesota plus 1.5. If I can get better than that, I'll take it. Any points on the board is good points. I think Minnesota's going to win straight up.
This is the Fade Rick week for my co-host here.
Yep.
Next up, I have Raiders-Chiefs. What do you got? Raiders-Chiefs is up there? Fine.
Yep.
Raiders-Chiefs, huge spread. Biggest of the day, one of the biggest of the season. Raiders are getting 11.5 points right now. The Chiefs are laying over 2 scores. Trap game for me. Trap game. I think KC still sucks. I don't think they're a good team. Yes, they won last week. Very fluky things going on. Give me the Raiders. Give me Geno Smith plus 14 points. I do not think they win by 2 touchdowns.
I mean, plus 14 is a good number.
You only got to buy it up 2.5 points. If you really want to get crazy, get it to 14.5 and give yourself a little extra hook. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think getting the Raiders with that many points against a team that's not very good, I'll take the Raiders plus 14.
That is a very, very good point, Rick. And I agree. But at the same time, I think KC can score. They showed it. Detroit screwed up most of my bets last week. I had several parlays, which I'll talk about in the Gambling Guys Nugget. When I looked, and still the same, it was minus 12.5 to KC. I had a buy down.
Better.
I had a buy down, and I under 2 scores. So minus 8.5. I think they're going to win by, 2 scores, but I think they're going to win by that field goal. So 2 scores, but not 2 touchdowns.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they'll win by at least 9, so then we could both win.
We could both win. I also have circled here the over 45.5.
Yeah, I wrote Vegas is poop.
What an analysis. All right, Saints-Bears.
Guys, we're big brains.
Saints-Bears up there?
We're big brains here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're big brains.
Titans-Patriots.
We can't plug our computers in beforehand. We're knocking the screens over.
Titans-Patriots.
We don't know who's on the screen.
Titans-Patriots. The Titans' offense is averaging just over 13 points a game. You can't win in the National Football League if you can't score 2 touchdowns. Patriots are laying a big number here for them, at least a touchdown at 7. I'll take Drake May and the minus 7. The Patriots can score 3 touchdowns, and if Titans can only score 2, that's a cover for me, or a push rather. But I'll take the Patriots minus 7.
When I had the line, it was minus 7.5. I'm taking a buy down, minus 6.5. That 1 score. I do think the Patriots are going to win by at least 2 scores, but I like to protect myself. Titans stink. I think Drake May is going to put up another good week, and he's going to be a call-out for me in fantasy because he had a good week himself.
This guy?
Oh, let's go.
I also have Drake May written down, if you were wondering. All right, next game.
Next game. But before the next game...
shout out to Bashford Building, home remodels, repairs, anything you need. Contact Bashford Building, 631-412-5046. Our team is 2-0.
1-0.
1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
And I haven't played a single game yet, so...
I missed the first game, that's why I thought it was...
Only up from here. I will play next week.
Yep.
Shout out to Bashford
Champions
Building.
coming off, entering the new division because we got bumped up because we were just too dang good, and we're 2-0. No big deal.
That's right.
How you like us now?
What we got next?
All right, let's start with a perfect follow-up to Bash and us, the New York Giants versus the Denver Broncos.
Does Jackson Dart have a concussion? No. Was there some questionable things going on the sideline with our coach yelling to get him out on the field when he was through concussion protocol? Yes. Do the Denver Broncos have a bounce back? No. The Denver Broncos, mind you, beat the Jets 13-11 in what was one of the most disgusting games I've ever seen. Give me the Giants. Give me the free touchdown. Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo. Giants plus 7.
Boo! Ah! So that's for the Scat Man, and I'm continuing the trend with points on the board. Giants plus 6.5. Is that the first?
No, I have 7.
Oh, you did 7? What the hell?
Why would I not think? Why would you go 6.5?
That's what the line was.
Oh, golly. I got it at 7.
Giants plus the line. GGG. Otherwise, we don't
have anything yet. There's still a lot of games left. What's next?
But guys, just to call this out, because I did say it, and if you don't believe me, go back and watch last week's. I said I am picking Philly as a reverse mush play. So once again, big brain move. I tricked Vegas and Gambling Guys rule.
Wait, what do you mean a reverse?
I said I'm doing reverse mush, where I'm going to bet on Philly, but I really secretly want the Giants to win. So I reverse mushed.
The old sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrifice a couple
I
George
sacrificed a
Washingtons.
loss for the Giants and the overall New York fan base to win. So,
all right, next up. Cowboys, Chargers. Good game, bad game. It's in Jerry World.
Cowboys, Commanders.
Cowboys, Commanders. What did I say?
Chargers.
Well, whatever.
Jerry
Commanders,
World is correct.
It's irrelevant regardless. The Cowboys are going to win this game. I think they're the better team. They're playing at home. Always a spectacle when Big Jerry's in the building. Mr. Eight Hands. Commanders. Commanders played on Monday. They played on Monday, and then they had to travel.
Tough loss.
Yep, tough loss. Then they had to travel. Now they have to travel to the Cowboys. Like they travel home, then they travel to Dallas. A lot of travel in there. A lot of miles.
A lot of traveling.
Give me
points on the card.
The Cowboys plus the 1.5. I'll take the free point. Whatever.
Let's freaking go. Finally, we line up for a GGG Gambling Guys. Dallas plus 1.5. I do think this is going to be a shootout. It is a high over. When I looked, it was 55.5.
Ooh.
But
Yowza.
I think it's still going to hit because both teams have good offenses. Question mark on the defensive end of the ball.
56 right now. It's moving up.
It's moving up. So, hey, take that in consideration when you're making your bet. But let's go. First GG of the day, Dallas plus 1.5.
All right, that's good. See, we didn't have to force the Giants play.
Let's go.
Chargers, Colts. Indiana Jones, baby. My favorite player right now in the whole league, Daniel Jones. But the reason their offense is clicking and the best thing that they have going for them, Jonathan Taylor in the backfield.
Yeah,
Guy's unstoppable.
Yeah,
his line to score a touchdown, anytime touchdown, is like minus 300. He scores every week. Multiple touchdowns. They're playing the Chargers. Chargers are actually favorite. I will take the Colts getting the 1.5 points here. I think it's a gift. I think they're the better offense. I think they'll score at will. I think their defense can manage the game enough to keep them in it. That's where I'm at. Chargers plus 1.5.
Let's go. Let's lock that.
Colts. Plus 1.5.
Guys, you saw it here first. Make note of that. There's an asterisk on that, but I'm still going to include it. I have Indy plus 1.5 for another Triple G Gambling Guys guarantee.
Boom.
I also have potential over buy down. It was at 48.5. I think this game is going to be a shootout. I did have Jonathan Taylor, and I also had potential throw-in props on Justin Herbie the Herbman Herbert. Let's check him out. I think you can get in some action there and maybe parlay something with this game. Same game parlay on both sides of the ball. I don't think you can miss. So
no beer before the game, Justin. You know what I mean?
All right, we got one more game. It is the Cardinals and the Packers.
All right, this game's tricky to me. I like Jordan Love. I love Jordan Love. As some people would say. Packers minus 6.5. The Cardinals had the worst loss in the history since butt fumble Mark Sanchez.
Oh, the new name, the Comical Cardinals. That's right.
Yes, the Comical Cardinals. Since Mark Sanchez, their circus loss at the end of the game ranks right up there with the butt fumble and when Gronk was playing. When Gronk was playing safety for the Patriots when they lost to the Dolphins last minute. If you know what I'm talking about, you can see it. In this game, Packers more complete team. I think better defense. Their offense is slightly better. I think Romeo Doubs has a big game. I will take the Packers. I'll lay the 6.5. No problem. I don't think the Cardinals are as good as everybody thinks, and I think Kyler Murray's a couple seasons away from being retired. Hate to say it.
Damn, I like Kyler Murray, but I do like Green Bay. I am not messing with the spread. I'm taking Green Bay money line, and that is what it is, as they say in the biz. So
Okay.
we are moving on to another QB. Not Kyler Murray, but it's somebody else.
Somebody who can actually get their job done. KJ Tiffenworth and QB Roofing Solutions. Shout out to KJ and all the fellas down there. Contact them at 516-481-7663. Especially here in the tri-state area. We just had a nor'easter come through. So if you have any damage, reach out to them. They'll help you out with a little estimate and a little repair job. Ask for the Gambling Guys discount as always, and they will hook you up.
Yeah.
All right.
You got a leak? Call Squeak. I was trying to think of something good. Didn't work out, guys. We're moving on here to the Sunday night football game.
And that cup is empty.
Oh, no wonder. No wonder we're not making sense anymore, guys. We've been here for hours.
All right, Sunday Night Football. This is a good one. 49ers are playing the Atlanta Falcons. Now, CMC, I also heard this morning, actually only about an hour ago before I hopped on the show, Purdy and Kittle are practicing this week. That's huge. If Purdy and Kittle can come back, join CMC and the fellas, this line's going to move a lot. Right now, I have it at -1.5. I would take them on the money line just to play it safe because we don't know if they're going to play. If they play, I think they rout the Falcons. If they don't, I still think they can win the game. But give me the 49ers, regardless of who's playing, on the money line on Sunday night.
You know who's Purdy? Kittle. See that man's locks? Great hair on that dude. And I'm taking San Fran money line.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's another one. So we got 3 GGGs. They don't start till the late slate, though.
Late
Colts,
slate.
Chargers, and Cowboys. Commanders are at 4 o'clock, and then the night game. So we got 3. Last Monday. Is it going to be a 3-day weekend for the fellas? We'll see. 49ers on the money line.
Guys, as we said last week, potentially the week before, who knows now, we have so many of these podcasts, but we started including the Monday night games, and here they are.
They asked for it, so that's why we included it. All right, so we got 2 games on Monday night. The early one is my favorite by far. Bucks, Lions, Baker Mayfield.
Wait, hold on. Let's call that out real quick. So the Bucks, as he said, early one, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm talking Eastern time here. And then the other one, 10 o'clock game.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one for us East Coast guys. That's going to be a tough one for us East Coast guys.
I saw that and I was like, wait, is that right?
10 o'clock. Yeah, it's been like 8 o'clock, and I think this is a swing and a miss by the NFL.
Well, West Coast teams.
Bucks, Lions, first one we're going to go over. Bucks are plus 5.5 points. I don't know how you give Baker Mayfield and his gang 5.5 points at this time of the season. However, the Lions can score at will except against Kansas City, and I think that was an inside job. Not saying anything, but I will take the Bucks plus the 5.5 points. I like this game a lot. I will sprinkle the Bucks money line because I think it will be a shootout. Baker's a dog. I like the over in this game at 53. I do not like it any higher than that. It's been moving like crazy.
Yep. I like that. But, guys,
here he goes.
We got the Bucks plus 5.5 for your 4th GGG.
You like them too? All right.
Bucks plus 5.5. They've been doing us good. Baker is a dog, as we say every single week. This man shows up to play, plays with heart, and I think they're going to pull it out. Lions, I'm also fading them as a personal disrespect that they did to me last week and ruined about 5 bets for me.
Wow. You should never hold it against the team, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways,
take that back.
Over-under in that game has moved now to 52.5. So if you like overs or unders, I would take the over personally in that game just because I think it's going to be a high-scoring one. All right, last game of the slate that we have, Houston versus Seattle. Houston coming off a bye week. Long rest for them. Long rest. They're flying out to Seattle. Seattle's minus 3.5. I don't think it matters, really.
I agree.
I think the over 40.5 is the play in this game.
Whoa.
I think that Houston can score. I think that Seattle will win the game, and in turn, Houston will put up more than 17 points. So if Houston puts up more than 17, Seattle's going to win the game. Total's going to be over 40.
Math guy.
That's
Guys,
me.
Check it out.
That's
we do
over 40.5 is my
We
play.
have statisticians behind the scene working this out. And
yeah, Jiminy Cricket.
yeah. We told him to keep it down. He's acting a fool in the last few podcasts. But Rick's not picking a team, so I will. I'm going to take Seattle minus 2.5 with a buy down. When I looked, the spread was minus 3.5. Again, guys, as we talk about all the time, Jimmy, keep it down. We talk about all the time, under that 1 score threshold, so I'm buying it down to -2.5. I do think the over, I had it at 41.5. I do think the over is good too. So.
And the 2 teams that needed a rest this week, get them please, Baltimore and the Bills.
Yeah.
Love those 2 teams when they're playing. They need this week off. So thankfully they're off this week. Let's jump into our new segment though, because this one has me particularly excited.
Ooh, you feeling froggy?
So I actually have 3 plays, but one's on Monday. So I'll leave that one out for now.
Okay.
All right, so I am going to take Kyren Williams. Actually, mine is called a Williams.
Let's go.
Because I have 2 guys with the last name Williams. I'm going to take Kyren Williams on the Rams, score a touchdown. I am going to take Javonte Williams on the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World to score a touchdown. Those are my 2 plays.
Good.
Anytime touchdown. Both of them are about -120, 130 around there. So they're expected to score, but nothing's a guarantee in gambling.
So guys,
Gamble responsibly.
Yes, please do. As always gamble responsibly and get help if you need it. So, excuse me on that. So I had I had 2, and then I wanted to throw an extra one in there.
So you have 3 as well?
No, it's not really 3. I mean, you look at my sheet, it's 9.
We're gonna make 6.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I had Colts. This one's like a gimme. So I structured them in certain ways. I think this one's a gimme. Colts. The running back we always talk about, John Taylor. Yeah. How can you not pick him? And then I think Steelers in the divisional game against the struggling Cincinnati, running back Jalen Warren.
Okay.
I think is a good pick there. It's either him or DK scoring every week. So
yeah.
DK scored last week, hit an anytime touchdown on him, plus a couple other things. So no big deal. But then my third one, which is where we get to a bunch more players. I think KC is going to slap Vegas. I know you had Vegas, right?
That's fine.
I think KC is going to score. I think you can pick either Trav, Isaiah Pacheco, and then I've ridden this guy the last couple weeks. Hasn't worked out, but I'm due Tyquan Thornton. He's like their second or third, but he's like good. A young rookie guy. He's good. He gets some long balls. He gets out there deep and gets them, but he's not getting through across the finish line.
The red zone is where he has trouble. Yeah. They don't target him in the red zone. They look at Travis, and then they look at Pacheco, and they look at Xavier Worthy, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's.
I hit on Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown last week.
Guy, humble brag.
Right? Was it last? Maybe it was the week before.
Well, for year 2, I'm going to put in. This is the gambling guys. Anytime TD guys. We're going to do 2 each. Kyren Williams, Javonte Williams, my plays. Yours was Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Warren. Is that fair to say?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so that'll be our parlay. We'll post that on our Instagram. Check that out. Next up, we have fantasy.
Yeah, we do have the fantasy. I don't know if you had anyone. If you want to kick us off,
I have 2 guys. One we touched both. We both touched on.
Let me hit it first, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
So I just want to do a quick week 6 recap, and I did 2 of quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and I did 1 tight end. I just giving some shout outs to some folks. Patrick Mahomes, 31.5 points. Obviously, depending on your league and how it structures with points. But Patrick Mahomes had a good week. Drake May, we mentioned a few times. That's why I said it earlier. I want to give a shout out. 27.2 points. Bijan Robinson, dude, was a beast.
Huge game.
38.8 points. Rico Dowdle for Carolina, 36.9 points.
Revenge game.
Yep.
We shouted him out last week, though.
We did. You did.
Yes.
George Pickens for Dallas, wide receiver, 34.8 points. Drake London for Atlanta, wide receiver, 34.8. And then I gave, because you shouted him out also last week.
Wow.
Jackson Smith Njigboka.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
That's what it is. All right, for Seattle. Guys, I didn't even know. Last week I was like, he's for Seattle, right? Can't even pronounce his name. 33.2 points. Rick called him out. And then tight end, I only gave 1 shout out. Dallas Goedert. 29 points. Let's go. Moving on to week 6, Rick. Who do you got?
All right. We touched on Drake May. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. I think he ain't no Booby Miles. But he can throw, he can run.
Let me spin.
His team's playing well, and he can pass. That was his grandfather. Anyways, Drake May throws, runs, team's playing well, must-win game. I think he airs the ball out a few times, and he scampers a couple times for a few yards. He's averaging 23.5 a week, so I think he'll be right around those numbers, if not more. He might get into the end zone this week. I'm not saying put him anytime, but if you have the extra funds and you want to gamble a little bit, feel free to put a sprinkle on him.
He's a scatterer.
You had him too?
I don't.
Okay.
But
I got another guy.
Go ahead.
I got another quarterback.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts. Can't lose week for his team. They have to win. They're going to tush-push like crazy, probably from the 4-yard line and in. He's going to probably get in the end zone not once, but I think twice. I think they'll win that game. He'll get 2 touchdowns, or he'll be airing the ball out to an underused guy that I shouted out a couple weeks ago, A.J. Brown. I think he'll have a big week this week because he has to have a big week this week.
Yeah,
that's who I have.
I like that. Speaking of quarterbacks, I threw in Jackson Dart. I said he might be turning the corner after that game against Philly. Definitely looked good. He was playing good. Mm-hmm. Is he questionable for the game? Pay attention to injury reports.
I'm sure he'll play.
I feel like he's going to play as well, and that's why I threw him in here. But I had a couple waiver wires. Kendrick Bourne for San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
Him and Mac Jones has been his favorite target so far, and especially they have a ton of injuries over on San Francisco. So, and then with that, speaking about injuries, Tampa's been pretty injured as well. So 2 wide receivers who I think need to step up and who are going to is Tez Johnson and ex-Giant Sterling Shepard.
You know what's good about that too is Sterling Shepard will get open and he'll be like the check down guy almost for Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Veteran guy knows where to go. Baker, can't get to his 1, he'll go to his 2 or his 3.
Yeah, so I think those 2 guys get some added value with the injuries that they're dealing with. And, quotas here first. You've seen it here.
All right, cool.
All right, so let's move on to
Nugget.
The Game Guys Nugget of the Day, which is going to be coupled with the story time as we always do. So I'll start with the story here. And this week, it's all about FOMO.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe you guys take advantage of this. And, we kind of this is the only section we really talk about pre-podcast. So we were talking about it and have somewhat, difference in opinions about it.
We were texting Sunday as well, just to tie into the story. Go ahead.
Yeah. And thanks for the heads up.
Yes.
But, so the power of FOMO, and everyone knows what that is, right? Fear of missing out. And it's big in the gambling world because you're like, if I would have bet that, I would have won this. If I would have done this, First off, don't speak like that. Don't live in that world.
Yeah.
It's a bad place to be.
The worst place to be.
But FanDuel, as they do often, they release a power hour. It's usually for it's 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock typically, right? I haven't seen
3
it really.
to 5 they offer it, I think.
Okay.
But you can only bet
Power
it on
2 hours?
Power 2 hours. You can only bet it when the games are live. So if you get it at 3 o'clock, you can't bet it on the 4 o'clock slate. You gotta wait till those games kick off to make your bet.
Right. But what they do, guys, if you weren't aware, and you're not on FanDuel, but check FanDuel out. We also use DraftKings, so check them out as well.
BetMGM too.
Yep, BetMGM sponsor us. So what they do for the for the power hours, they'll release I think I got 15 profit boosts.
Dang.
Literally, yeah. I think it was
info.
15, which is insane. So you see all that hit your account. Where typically if you're in your account, you see them all lined up. How many different rewards
feel
that you have?
Gotta bet it because you have the boost.
Right. So mine just said the reward, and then it said times X. So I was like, oh my god, I have a ton of them. So yeah, to his point, you feel like you have to bet it. So this weekend, of course, I get that. I get 15 of them, and I'm like. And that's why I said Detroit screwed me in 5 different bets, because then I was like, all right, Detroit with the Bears. All right, Detroit with this. Detroit with that. And obviously I did that all up and down the board for the late slate games. Did pretty well, too. I was still profitable
At least
in day.
you won some money.
I was profitable. Profitable thanks to the Steelers. I had a nice banger there. But, so the fear of missing out, guys, is that I had fear that I was like, all right, I have these 25, and then it wasn't anything crazy. It was 25% profit boost. But I was pretty good. But I was like, all right, let me crank a couple of these out. Obviously, I'm the smartest person alive. I'm going to hit all these, so it just makes sense. It's free money I'm leaving on the table, so I have to bet them. So I did, and then unfortunately, teams, Any Given Sunday, great movie, shameless plug, but it's true, and it's reality, and not everything pans out all the time. So in the spirit of things, with that, the gambling nugget of the day is don't let FOMO empty your wallet. And I have a little quote here, and here it goes. So the casino wants your attention, the sportsbook wants your impulse. FOMO is their secret weapon, and discipline is your shield. You don't need 12 bets to prove you're in the game. You need one smart bet. So next time the boosts pop up, take a breath, pick your spot, and remember, missing a bad bet is still a win.
Yes,
And that
I
was
like
quoted
that.
from the Gambling Guys.
You made that up.
I made it up with help from Jiminy Cricket and Socrates. Yeah. We had a Zoom call.
My side note on the profit boost, if you have multiple platforms, we've said this before, if you have multiple platforms and you have boosts across different platforms, check your other platforms before you make a bet on one. If I have a boost on FanDuel and I'm on DraftKings, I look over at FanDuel, I got a boost over there. If you're going to make the bet on DraftKings, just move it over to FanDuel. Get that boost, get that extra 30, 25%, whatever. You're going to make the bet anyways. You might as well get as much as you can. And, a lot of those are capped at, $25, $50.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can make a $100 parlay and get a 30% boost over here and over there. They cap them for a reason because they are mitigating their risk.
So that's a great point because all of these profit boosts were $5 max.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, didn't even care. I didn't even know what I was betting. I was just clicking. I was like, they got me. So let's recap, which the next session is the Triple G Gambling Guys Lock. Do you have it?
I got them all.
All right.
Nothing in the early slate. Nothing on the Thursday
Guys,
game.
enjoy your morning. You get up, have your coffee, watch the early morning London game.
Watch the podcast.
Take the dogs out. Take the wife out. Get them nice and tired up.
Watch the podcast.
Watch the podcast when you get back from that.
Make her watch the podcast.
Make her watch the podcast when you're done with that. Sit down for the 1 o'clock and enjoy.
4 o'clock. We got Colts plus 1.5. Gambling Guys guarantee. We got the Cowboys plus 1.5. Also, Gambling Guys guarantee. We got the 49ers in the Sunday night game. Money line. Gambling Guys guarantee. And then we bleed into Monday. Bucks plus 5.5. Gambling Guys guarantee. Over. Wait, did you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Just those four.
I did like it. So
Possibly you.
Let's put an asterisk on.
You know what? If you hit those other four and you want to just throw it all on the over, sure, we support it. But our four plays rather: Colts plus 1.5, Cowboys plus 1.5, 49ers money line, Bucks plus 5.5.
Guys,
Baker.
and here's what I'm going to do. Just because we had that little asterisk there, I'm going to put in 2 bets. Try and take advantage of the profit boosts. One with it, one without it. Maybe I'll get lucky on both.
You will.
Let's go. When I get lucky on both.
I think you can. Don't forget our anytime touchdown one. We'll wrap that one up real quick. Gambling Guys, anytime touchdown. Kyron Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams, Jalen Warren. Anytime touchdown, Sunday slate.
Let's go.
Monday I had Jamar Gibbs. Or Jameer Gibbs.
Okay.
However you say it.
I do think Devon on chain. Sugar molasses, guys. Don't forget to follow us.
Yes, like and subscribe. Share with
on
your friends.
all platforms.
Get us in
Gambling.
the- last slide.
_ guys with a Z. Follow us everywhere. Zoltan. And we're out. Peace and love.
His name is Devon Achan. Achan.
Hey, Sean.
The Gambling Guys Podcast.